major Obama myth finally destroyed after 9 long years. Elitist liberals believe that Barack Obama was a superior president simply because he came from academia and had degrees from some of America's top universities. The truth about Obama is that his academic pedigree has long been exaggerated. Rather than a Chicago law professor, Obama was, in actuality, just a guest lecturer, according to the American Thinker. Put simply, Obama was not qualified to be a full professor. Obama never wrote any legal papers, and in fact, he actually reneged on a contract that would have seen him write a book on race and American law. This is merely the tip of the iceberg insofar as Obama's exaggerations are concerned. The Race and Law book became Obama's memoir, a decidedly non-academic piece of writing. Many believe that Obama's Dreams from My Father may have been partially ghostwritten by Bill Ayers, who served as Obama's progressive mentor in Chicago. Another major myth was that Obama was an expert on the Constitution. This is again exaggerated. Obama's main specialties were race, gender, and civil rights. Finally, one of the biggest exaggerations is that Obama possesses a deep love and respect for the U.S. Constitution. His own statements betray the validity of this claim. Obama actually said in a 2001 radio interview that he disagreed with the Supreme Court's interpretation of the Constitution. Furthermore, Obama said that he thought a new amendment should be added to the Constitution in order to legalize the redistribution of wealth. So it's communism. Wealth redistribution in the form of taxation is the bedrock of socialist economics. Therefore, prior to becoming the face of progressive liberalism in 2008, Obama openly advocated for socialist state planning and other ideals that are associated with far-left politics. All of this true history explains a lot about Mr. Obama. Namely, it seems he never had much of a grasp on the nuances of the U.S. Constitution, nor apparently does he even recognize the document as important. Take, for instance, Obama's executive order regarding, quote, Dreamers. The former president passed this unlegislated move and still supports it, despite knowing that it is unconstitutional. Obama is, in many ways, part of a much older liberal assault on the Constitution. Beginning at the turn of the last century, progressives like Herbert Crowley began to argue that the Constitution was outdated and should be revised so as to make the federal government an engine of change in the economy and in American social life. Crowley would go on to found the New Republic, a progressive magazine that supported Obama and Hillary Clinton. Lied to again, Obama was never a law professor. Does it make sense now why we never saw his academic credentials? Do we now understand why Obama's academic records were never revealed? Of course we do. Obama is also something of a disciple of former President Woodrow Wilson. Wilson is currently shunned by modern Democrats because he was an avowed white supremacist who segregated America's civil service. Wilson was also an early globalist who supported organizations like the League of Nations, the precursor to today's United Nations. Wilson also disliked the U.S. Constitution and sought ways to circumvent the document in order to expand federal power. Wilson was also a professor prior to becoming president. The truth about Obama should be widely shared. He needs to be exposed as the true progressive he is so that others cannot manipulate the mantle of academia as a credential for the presidency. Had the mainstream media actually done its job and vetted this man prior to election, rather than anoint him, our nation could have been spared a great deal of pain. Absolutely. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.